Welcome, students. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about the Module 3 discussion board, which really focuses us on an issue of your choosing that touches on sustainability and social justice. The discussion board assignment asks us to identify an article on sustainability issue, and you're going to do that using CQ Researcher, which is located in the Shapiro Library. It's a really great opportunity for you to explore that research site, and I think it's going to be something useful in the future for you, not just in this course, but in other courses you'll take. So my goal for this quick video is to share a few tips with you for this week's discussion board. And we're going to begin by looking at the CQ Researcher tool, and then we'll review each component of the discussion board assignment, and we'll wrap up with looking at that grading rubric. So let's get started with looking at the Shapiro Library CQ Researcher. You're going to find the link to this tool, this database, in the optional resources section of the resources page for Module 3. So once you get there, you can see that search box, and you can type in a few words describing the sustainability issue that you want to look for right into that search box, and then review those results. Find an article that interests you. So the idea here is that you take a few minutes to explore the researcher tool so that you can use it in the future to help you with your studies. It's a really great tool. So take a few minutes to explore all the opportunities it provides for you. The assignment itself focuses on the social pillar of sustainability. More specifically, I really like to frame this assignment as focusing on how creating fair systems leads to a more sustainable world for everyone. So for your initial post, you're going to share the resource you identified with the CQ Researcher tool. And as you do, you want to expand on why this issue is a sustainability concern and how it ties into the social pillar of sustainability. Remember, there are 3 pillars of sustainability: social, environmental, and economic. So this gives you a chance to build on the working definition that you're starting to build up for sustainability by connecting it to the social pillar. Then you're going to discuss the conflict that makes this a sustainability issue and how it's challenging to address. So you're going to do this through connecting it to examples. And as always, be sure to address each of those prompts. Don't forget to make 2 response posts also. So here are a few things I want you to consider as you draft a response post. You want to be sure to focus your response post on the conflict the original post described. Tell the reader, do you agree or disagree with the post? Next, consider the impact solving the conflict might have. How might a solution be reached? This is a great place to tie in what you've learned in the readings about conflict resolution. And then, finally, what would change? In other words, how would resolving the issue foster social sustainability? So here you're going to want to take some time and do a bit of connection building between the readings and the videos to make the most of the opportunities to discuss each of the issues you're going to reply to. Let's go ahead and take a look at the grading rubric. I want you to be informed of how I'm going to assess your discussion board posts. So this rubric really should start to be familiar to you. This is the 3rd time you've seen it, but let's take a look at each row for this particular assignment. The first row being comprehension. Did you provide detailed examples of why the issue is a sustainability concern and what the conflict is that makes it a challenging issue? Timeliness, of course, that just means that you posted by the Thursday night deadline. And as always, I want to encourage you to post earlier. Some have already posted on the first day of the module. That would have been yesterday. So I want to encourage you to jump right in. Join us there. It's a great discussion. 3rd row down is engagement. This is all about your response posts. Did readers of your response posts easily grasp your ideas about the conflict and how it might be resolved? And did you expand on the conflict resolution or on the processes that it might take to resolve them and what those impacts might be once it was resolved? And then the last part here, clear communication. So are your posts clear, concise, and easy to understand? Did you take time to draft them so they would encourage engagement? And also start to think about including any citations that you need to as you're going through those posts. Okay, Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this is really helpful in getting you started on this Module 3 discussion board. Really looking forward to reading and replying to your posts and seeing how you reply to others. Have a great week. Reach out if I can help you.